Hello, how are you doing? Teshwadzogona here, and thank you so much for your continued support. So, let's talk about something that I've come across the social media platform. And remember, we don't we use some of the examples because they're already on social media and because those are the people you know. So, and it's easier that way. People will understand and learn more in that scenario. So, we if you're a Kenyan, then you know, and even if you're not a Kenyan, they this couple does a very good content. So they're called Kare, Priscilla, and Benito. So she was expecting her third child, and we do know that the last two who are boys, she gave birth natural birth, meaning she gave birth through the vagina. Yeah. So, however, we know that she has tried her best. She's tried her best. We could see that she was trying to live or to try, things that can lead to a natural birth. Unfortunately, in this case, for the third child, she's had to go for a C-section. And because they're putting it out there and it is on content, so we can see the husband who is a bit disappointed, who is, I would say, sad, disappointed, because this is not something that has happened before for them. And he's saying it was a point of questioning God. Why did it have to be like this? And I've seen some people are being very mean towards him and saying, "Oh, don't you know that's another way of giving birth?" Nini, 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 nini. And that is where I want to just put my opinion on what I think. I feel that yes, we agree. Also, a C-section is a way of bringing a new life to the world. However, we should understand that there is elective C-section and there is emergency C-section. And in their case, it's an emergency C-section. What does that mean? They were not expecting it. And having, because she had already given birth 2 times through naturally, then most people, I would say, I think most people want, or some of the people, I don't know, because I haven't done the research to actually understand the percentage of women that prefer going natural. And because we do understand there's a percentage of women that they have never given birth before, but even on their first child, they've already electively request for a C-section. Yeah, with no medical conditions, with no nothing, but they want to go that way. So that is why in this case I understand this gentleman, because when you're working, the people that go for normal delivery, or will prefer normal delivery, it's because it is known that, and you will, yes, it is very extremely painful. However, when you give birth, even it does not take long, you are bouncing back. Like someone who's given birth naturally, after a week, after, let's say, at least 1 week or so, that person can even do something for themselves. However, more so if it's an elective C-section, those people cannot even tell you about pain by giving birth, because remember, it's electively, so it is even planned. You are told, come this day, you come this day, and then you literally, because they're not going to, they can't do a C-section without using anesthesia, yeah, and mostly it's epidural. Yeah. So that means basically you did not feel any pain. You cannot even explain what labor pains are. That is elective C-section. Yeah, you knew it was coming. Psychologically, you were prepared. So the pain comes now after, because of course all the medication that you've been given will wear out, and that is when now you start feeling the pain. Of course, there's that pain after, and then there's a lot of aftercare for your wound to heal. And then you compared someone who's done a C-section and someone who had a normal birth, you tend to need a longer recovering period, and you're more restricted to actually what you can do. Some people are not even able to lift, to lift even their kids, depending on how the C-section went. So normal delivery has its own advantage because immediately, like just straight on, you are able to bond with your child. You are able to go skin to skin. You are able to straight away start breastfeeding. Yeah, because of how it is. Like the moment that baby is out, you even forget you were actually. It's just that because you're bleeding, it shows. Oh, and of course, some of the normal delivery can be a bit traumatic because you can have some tears. Yeah, but with good care, you tend to also heal very quickly compared to C-section. However, let's not also forget that there's been a lot of medically, a lot of research and so on, and things have improved. I cannot imagine, if you look at women that have had C-section, you cannot even tell. It's not like ages ago when our mom were having C-section and you could actually see the scar from here to here. Now everything has really changed. Anyway, my aim was to try and explain why now this one, an emergency C-section. Emergency C-section is that you are not planned. Mentally, you are not ready. And it's even worse when you are aim, and you even, because some people really work hard, they are walking, they are doing squats, they are doing this and this, like they have mentally prepared themselves that this baby is coming normal birth. You're coming from here down here, and you do know that anyway. After you've even planned after a month what you could be doing more, so if you're a business person, because it allows you to be able to do some things. You'll be able to sit down and do something compared to C-section. So I would understand why, because theirs is an emergency section, so you will feel some type of way. And more so, if it is a first child, then probably you have nothing much to compare with. But that is their third child. So you are thinking, why the third child and it did not happen with the first child? You will also agree with me that you'll find most women that gave birth through C-section, they tend to want to try to have their other children through normal delivery. Yeah, because it is what it is. Everyone chooses their methods based on what they like, what they believe in, and so on and so forth. So congratulations to them, and let's be kind to them. It is what it is.